So you saw this, maybe you didn't see, but I know Mark saw it. Big photo dump that Travis Kelce put up on his Instagram page the other day. And it was a bunch of pictures of him and Taylor from the last few months in the offseason. And the thing, I mean, it went totally viral. It got 3.5 million likes, 67,000 comments. It got shared 612,000 times. So this thing went totally viral. Mark, did you see it? I guess it was posted late last week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a nice little photo dump there.
Yeah, it was. Nice photo dump from Travis Kelce. And it was a bunch of photos. It was just titled, had some adventures this offseason, kept it 100 with the 100 emoji. And not every photo, but a bunch of the photos are of him and Taylor Swift. And sometimes they're hanging out with friends, pictures of him and Jason. So a new report, Rob Shooter, who is a gossip columnist, and he's run some major entertainment brands in this country. He's been the executive editor of OK Magazine, and he's well regarded in that space. He had a report that said Travis Kelce asked for Taylor Swift's permission before posting his recent photo dump on Instagram. According to the report, Travis ran every single photo on the Instagram by her. He did not want to post anything she wasn't 100% comfortable with. He respects her privacy, as always. So this was the first time that he had posted a photo on his Instagram page. He had posted, I guess, stories, but the first time he had posted something on her page or on his page with her. And he ran every single photo by her. Now, initially, when I first saw the story, Mark, I was all set to rip on Travis. But then, took a beat, took a breath, took a step back, and I said, you know what? I respect this.
Mm-hmm.
I respect the fact that he's dating the biggest pop star on the planet, and the last thing he should have probably done in that moment, since she is fairly private, is put up a bunch of pictures of her on Instagram and then her be like, what the heck are you doing? That would not have been a good look. But I don't want to give him too much credit. I respect what he did, but I don't want to give him too much credit because they've been dating now for 2 years. Like, this is something you do 2 months into a relationship. Hey, could I post this photo of you? Are you cool with that? You're 2 years into this relationship. You're both in your mid-30s. And you're finally at the point where you want to post a photo and you've got to run the photos by her. I don't have a problem with him doing that. I respect the fact that he wants to make sure she's okay with it. I just think that this relationship is taking way too long to develop. It's like a fly route in the NFL. Sometimes they take way too long to develop if the wide receiver is not running a 4.4 or 4.3 40-yard dash. I'm just getting the sense, Mark, that the relationship should be much further along than it is 2 years into this thing now already.
I find this to be more like it's another step to them having a serious relationship because this is just me, of course, but my wife always wants to see the photo before I post it. She hates her picture on social media. So I've actually been on that side of it where my wife's like, hey, why did you post that picture? So I get where Travis is coming from on this one, actually.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
So you are still you don't overdo it, but you do post a lot of family photos when you do things and whatnot on your Facebook and things like that. So does she want you to run every photo by her, or do you say, hey, I'm going to post these photos, what do you think?
She says, hey, if I'm going to be in a picture, I want to approve it. That's what she says.
Really?
Yeah. So
wow.
That's 15 years in, too, so.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay, well, I guess we just live in different worlds and have very different wives because I don't think I've ever gotten reamed out for posting a certain photo of my wife on social media. Now, if she didn't like it, I'm sure I'd hear about it, so maybe I just have great judgment. Maybe I just know exactly what photos to post. But maybe for Travis and Taylor, it's one of those deals where he's trying to figure out what exactly he needs to do to make sure he's staying in her good graces. And I guess if getting every single photo on Instagram approved is the answer, he's got to do what he's got to do.
Especially if it was the first photos he ever posted over on it, he's got to play it safe on that one.
Okay. Well, you're talking me into this, Mark, and this is not really what I wanted to have happen here, but I guess that's the beauty of live radio. So be it. On the text line, 913-408-7957. Pete, Travis is a smart man. I check before I post any photos of someone else. That's a common courtesy. No. That's too much. I wouldn't post photos of somebody else's kids without getting approval. Non-family children. I would do that out of courtesy. But if I'm taking a photo with friends and then you post the photo, what are you going to text every friend and ask them if they can approve of posting this photo of you? That's absurd. That you can't live like that on social media today. You can't do it. That's too much. What else do we have here? Pete, this is nothing new. Every woman I know in any type of situation would want the same common courtesy as Taylor Swift. Okay. All right, now I'm going to get steamrolled here on the text line, which is really not what I expected or wanted to happen. But Mark's got everyone coming out against me here. So I guess I should move on is what I'm sensing here, Mark. I'm just going to move on because now I'm just getting beat up left and right.
Hey, that's all right. I mean, you kind of have adjusted your take on the fly, which is good of you, I think.
Yeah, I know. Also on the text line, Pete, my husband hates when I post pictures of him. I have to ask him first or just exclude him. Now, that's reverse gender roles, which brings up an interesting back and forth there. The guy's the one who hates the photo.
Interesting.
I don't know. Yeah, I think most guys just don't really care. But, hey, if you got to run it by him, you got to run it by him. So this is a part of that relationship that I guess I hadn't given much thought to. But apparently Travis is not alone. And many of you are on board with his social media rules that he is engaged in when it comes to Taylor Swift. On the text line, Pete, all I heard is that Mark's wife is basically Taylor Swift. Yes, that is the moral of this story. That's the takeaway here. Mark's wife is basically Taylor Swift.
Very private.
There you go. Very